Do I believe in ghosts, goblins, and ghouls? I don't know, but I sure as heck love to hear the stories. One of my favorites is a local legend about a man who lives in the woods who's half man and half lion. Now, this story dates back to the late 19th century, and it takes place in what is now our local cemetery. At that time, it was a farm owned by the Moore family, and they were very, very wealthy. They sold the best cheese in town. Now, they had a son. His name was Sweeney William Moore, and he was kind of running things, taking over for his pa. Well, Sweeney falls in love with one of the farmhands, a young gal by the name of Rose Marie. Well, the Moore family said absolutely not. There's no way our son's marrying a farm girl. And he said, well, damn it to hell, I'm doing what I want and I don't care what you say. And they said, fine, well, the both of you can get out. So Sweeney William Moore and this gal Rose Marie, they go into the woods looking for shelter. And they come upon this old, dilapidated shack. And they knock on the door. And to their surprise, this guy answers. And he's wearing all this velvet, fabulous clothing and jewelry. And they peek inside and they can see that the interior of this shack is quite extravagant. The guy who answers the door and owns the shack turns out to be none other than Raymond St. James, the town's recluse, who hasn't been seen in about 15 years. So Sweeney William Moore and Rose Marie ask this guy Raymond, hey, can we stay the night? We've got no place to go. And he says, yeah, sure, come on in. I hope you don't mind, though, I've got a lot of cats. And they were like, oh my gosh, of course, no, thank you for letting us stay. We love animals. And they go inside and the place is just gorgeous. Decked out with beautiful drapery, ornate candlesticks everywhere, but it stunk. It stunk so bad, and they counted 37 cats. So Sweeney William Moore whispered to his gal Rose Marie, I don't think it's going to be safe in here with this stench. I think we're better sleeping out in the cold. And she kind of gave him like a, yeah, I agree. So they made up some story about how they forgot something and that they had to go. Well, Raymond was like, you can't go before you see the show. And they're like, okay, what kind of show? He's like, well, I do a theater performance with my cats. And they were like, I think we're good, but thank you so much. Maybe we ought to take a rain check. We'll definitely take a rain check. Well, Raymond flipped his lid and he said, you are so disrespectful. I invite you into my home out of the cold, and this is how you repay me. And then he gets out this wand and he's like, guess what? I'm a sorcerer. That's right. I know magic. And I'm gonna put a curse on you, that on your wedding night, you, Mr. Sweeney William Moore, you're gonna turn into a cat for all of eternity. And Rose Marie and Sweeney William look at each other like, we ought to get out of here. This guy's having an episode. And the cats are going wild, and this guy's waving around his wand, and they hit the door running. They run back to Sweeney's family's farm and they end up just sleeping in the barn. The next morning, they head into town so that Sweeney could look for some work. He gets a job, Rose Marie gets a job, they put together some money and they get themselves a little place. Their life was simple, but it was beautiful. They worked hard in the day, and at night they'd come home to each other and share a meal, read by the fireplace by candlelight. One day, Sweeney William and Rose Marie were picking wild strawberries. And Sweeney looked at her and he said, I love you. I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life loving you. Will you marry me? And at first, Rose Marie smiled real big, but then her face quickly turned to one of sadness. And he said, what's wrong? And she said, I would love to marry you. And he said, okay, well, what's the problem? And she said, well, I'm just afraid that if we get married, you're going to turn into a cat. He said, look, we can't keep living in fear and take the word of some guy living out in a shack with a bunch of cats. He said we have to live our lives and follow our hearts. And Rosemarie said, you know what? You're right. Let's do it. Sweeney William and Rosemarie have a small elopement ceremony in the woods with a couple of their good friends. And that night, their wedding night, just as they were about to get into bed, Sweeney William says, you know what, hon? I'm not really feeling very good. And then Rosemarie is like, can I get you a glass of water? And he's like, no, but I think I ought to try to go to the bathroom. So he goes outside to the outhouse, and he's gone a long time. Finally, Rosemarie says, enough of this, I'm going to go check on him. So she goes out there, and he's nowhere to be found. And so she's calling his name, and she hears nothing but some loud meows in the distance. And then she knew what must have happened. She couldn't say for sure, but she knew in her heart what was true. Her husband was a cat. What Rosemarie didn't know is that Raymond's spell had backfired, and Sweeney William was not turned into an ordinary house cat. No, he was not. He had been turned into a half man, half lion, and he was out for blood, Raymond's blood. So Sweeney William makes it to Raymond's shack, and he claws the door right down, and Raymond is shivering in the corner with his cats. And he's like, oh my God. And Sweeney William is like, yeah, that's right. Bet you didn't think you would see me again, did you? Certainly not as a lion. And Raymond starts begging for his life. And Sweeney William is like, look, I will spare you if you turn me back into myself. And then Raymond was like, I don't think I know how to do that. And then Sweeney William was like, well, look, unless you want to be minced meat, you better try. So they stay up the night trying herbs and lotions and potions, and nothing is taken. And finally, Raymond is like, okay, well, it doesn't look like we can reverse your condition, but there is a way that we can make it so that it's not for eternity, only for 100 years. And Sweeney William said, you know what? I'll take the deal, but you and your cats, you gotta get out of my shack. Well, Raymond St. James and his cats were never seen or heard from again. And legend has it that Sweeney William is still living out in that shack to this day. Now, what happened to Rosemarie? Well, the legend says one night she was awoken by the cries of a cat. So she went outside to see what was going on, and she found a letter lying on the ground. The letter had a paw print right in the middle, and it read, my beloved Rosemarie, I will come lie with thee in 100 years. Love, Sweeney William. But that's not all. This story supposedly took place in 1888, making this year the 100th anniversary of Sweeney William getting turned into the Lion Man. Will he be reunited with his beloved Rosemarie? I'd like to think that the answer is yes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Melissa Mandel, reporting to you live with Neon News. I am here at the Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest at Wild Out Record Store, where they are just about to announce the contestants. And what I can tell you from standing in this room is that the energy is electric. How was that?
Hi, y'all. I'm Roberta Jones.
Hi, my name is Gail Underwood, and everything I'm wearing from head to toe is designer and highly valuable. Ask me how much I paid for it all. See me after the show.
Good evening, y'all. My name is Caroline Dunn, and some of y'all might recognize me from winning the Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest at the Moose Launch. Well, I'm so happy to be at the Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest tonight at Wild Out Records, and I intend to keep my title. Hi, good evening, y'all. My name is Brenda Donahue. Put that down, Tina. Put that down. Can I take that from you? Thank you so much. Tina, honey, better put down that ashtray or you are knocking Dairy Queen. Sorry, y'all, my daughter was picking up an ashtray. What I meant to say was, if y'all need any Avon products, you come see me after the show.
Well, my name is Van Helga, but my friends, they call me Marcy. You can call me Marcy too. My name is Roxanne, and I didn't have a blonde wig, and actually I'm just here because I lost a bet at the bowling alley.
Oh my god, Marcy looks amazing. Caroline looks great too.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. I hope you're having a real good time tonight at the first annual Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest here at Wild Out Record Store.
Lord in heaven, someone needs a makeover.
Once again, my name is Rainbow Rudy, and I'm your host and the owner of the record store. And I just want to thank my wife, Trish, for planning this whole event. Let's give it up for Trish.
Steph, give him a business card.
Thank you, my moonbeam. I would like to welcome everyone as well and let you know that everything available for consumption tonight is both vegan and locally sourced. Enjoy.
Someone needs a makeover.
Now, at this time, we are going to be taking a short intermission to collect the votes on who you would like to crown the first annual Miss Dolly. Kids, you want to pass these out? Now, please enjoy the refreshments, which are free of charge. However, Deborah, she's going to be going around with a basket for love donation.
Hey, Hans. Okay, cool, y'all. So my dad wants us to hand these out. Here you go, Samantha.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Here you go, Steph. Thank you. Hey, you guys, can I help? Lord in heaven, somebody needs a makeover stats. Freak yeah, you can. Here, you can hand out the paper. Here you go, Raven.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Someone needs a makeover. Steph, give her a card. Ooh, are those Diet Cokes? I'll take one.
I wonder who's gonna win.
They all look great, but Caroline, she's taking it home. That's my work up there.
I rather like the woman in red. In the words of Edgar Allan Poe, there is no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in the proportion.
I think you should have entered the contest, Samantha. You would have been a shoo-in for the win.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Hey, Samantha, I know we're already going steady, but I thought that I should ask. Would you like to go to prom with me?
Yeah, totally.
Freak, yeah.
Okay, Ray, but let's make a pact right now. If we don't get asked to prom, we go stag, and then we go to gala.
Oh, I'm afraid I won't be going to prom, Stephanie.
Rib, don't be a total weirdo. We have to go to prom.
I don't wish to cause you any discomfort or pain, but it's not really my scene, Stephanie.
Stephanie, we have the same watch.
Oh, how about that? That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I saved up my lunch money and I got mine at Kmart. Huh, it looks like it's time to be best friends. Hi everyone, Mustang Deb here. Unfortunately, Trish and Rainbow did have to run. Someone stole their two-seater bicycle. If you have any information about that, you come see me after the show. But without further ado, I got the winner in my hands. The first annual Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest winner is Roberta Jones. Roberta won? Well, I'll be damned.
Oh my goodness, I did not expect to win. No, I did not. I came tonight just for fun, to do something different, something that scared me a little. But I never thought that I would win. And you know, I've been looking real hard lately for love. I've been looking high, and I've been looking low. Hell, I've even checked a few dumpsters if you want to know the truth. And in all my searching for somebody else, well, I never thought that I would find myself. No, I did not. But here I am, right here at the Dolly Parton Lookalike Contest. And I've never felt more me.
If you were here, I could deceive you. If you were here.
Thank you for calling Hot Lick Salon. This is Steph speaking. How can I help you? Honey baby angel, King Governor of Guava. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Hello? Hello? Great, it's a prank caller again. I can hear you. Brody, what is that noise you're making? That's disgusting. Grody, clear your throat. Hello?
Lobster.
Lobster? What are you talking about? Okay, you know what? This is not funny. It is not scary. It is just annoying. Call here again and you're gonna find out how dangerous I am because I am dangerous. Thank you and have a good day, lobster weirdo. Bye. And what are we doing today?
Well, yesterday I made some eggs. I washed the windows. I sat down. I was reading the newspaper. And I saw your advertisement for the full makeover package. And I said, that is for me. My hair is very crunchy. My skin is very dry.
I've seen worse.
I need a new me.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush and tell you it's not that bad. Honey, it is, but we're gonna fix it.
Then I appreciate your honesty. Just make me look, how do you say, super sexy.
Steph, 2 shampoos and a condish. 1 condish, as you wish. Steph, honey, Diet Coke stack. Honey, baby, sweetie, Queen Mermaid of Atlantis. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Now let me turn you around and honey, what do you think?
This is not at all what I was expecting. This is, how do you say, mega sexy. I look like Madonna.
Honey, you are stunning. Someone call Hollywood, get Hollywood on the phone. How are you doing, Steph? I guess I'm okay, but it's like, oh my God, you've dated someone for 2 whole years? You didn't even think to tell your daughter, but now that you're getting married, you tell me? I've never even met this person. Like, what's your damage? It's totally weird and wrong that he didn't tell you. Hey, what's up, Steph? Hey, Samantha. Hey, Ronnie. Steph's dad's getting married and she didn't even know he was dating anyone. I'm sorry, Steph, man, that's hard. How's your mom doing? How did she take it? She's okay, I guess, but she's listening to a lot of Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin is totally empowering, though. Yeah, Aretha Franklin is the most empowering, but it makes me think she's overcompensating. Like, are you still in love with him?
Really?
Yeah, but the thing is, all this time I've really thought my dad was still in love with her. Are you serious? You think your dad still loves her? Every time I go to visit him in Miami, I find more and more pictures of my mom that are like throughout the house. Do you think maybe that's just a guy thing? They don't get rid of things? My dad doesn't hold on to anything though. That's the thing. He has like 2 t-shirts and a trucker hat, yet he's kept these pictures all these years. Knowing that context, it sounds like he's still in love with her, but why is he getting married? It's just so weird. Look, man, he ain't down the aisle yet, and as far as I'm concerned, it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, Ronnie's right. It's not over till it's over. Maybe. Let's do something fun this weekend. Let's go to the bowling alley or the roller rink. Something to take your mind off of all of this. Yeah, I totally need a hang stash. Ronnie, could you be our chauffeur? Freak yeah. Hey, I can borrow my sister's station wagon. Anywhere you girls want to go, I'll get you. Thanks, Ronnie. We're never gonna break up, Ron. Okay, speak now or forever hold your peace. Do we all agree we want to see Working Girl?
Definitely, yes.
Freaky, let's go see Working Girl. I really want to see Beaches, but I promised my mother I would go with her next weekend. It's unanimous, we want to see Working Girl. Okay, Working Girl it is, but we have to get Tina past Miss Sandy. I think it's gonna be okay. Fingers crossed Miss Sandy still believes the Aunt Maud bit. Hey ladies, tickets are on me. I just got my first paycheck from Blockbuster. I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks, Working Guy. Hey, Miss Sandy, can we please have 4 tickets for Working Girl? Hi, sweetheart. 4 tickets it is. Now, are you all of age to see this movie? Yes, ma'am, we are all of age. What about her? She does not look of age. Miss Sandy, that's my Aunt Maud. Remember, you've met her. She's from Cincinnati. She likes to smoke Winston's and watch The Price is Right. Maybe you remember me from my purse. Aunt Maud, I did not even recognize you. Did you get a permanent? Yeah, and I also got a new jean jacket. You look great. You look about 20 years younger. Now, is that who I think it is on that jean jacket? Yeah, it's Magnum P.I. I love him. Awesome. Aunt Maud, you look great.
We gotta do what we can to keep up with these kids.
Yeah, gotta keep up with the kids.
Y'all enjoy the movie now.
Gummy bears are on me, guys.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Anderson. Yes, we are open on Thanksgiving. You will have your choice of the regular menu, or we have a special turkey dinner with your choice of 2 sides, a dinner roll, and your choice of pumpkin pie or apple pie. Oh, no, unfortunately, I won't be working that day because I requested off, but Caroline will take good care of you. Wonderful. Happy Thanksgiving. Toodaloo. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to make a quick announcement while Caroline was using the restroom. I have decided to take Thanksgiving holiday off, and Caroline is going to be really bearing the brunt of that. So everybody just help her out. You know, she gets very stressed when it gets busy. And while everyone's here, I would like to address the rumors that I am jealous that Caroline won the Dolly Parton lookalike contest and not myself. I will have each and every one of you know that nothing could be further from the truth. I was very happy for her, and with all of that cleavage that she was showing, she was a shoo-in from the get-go. It was just a lesson that next time I'll have to make a few adjustments to my costuming. Hi, Caroline. What a shame.
Thank you for calling Lucky Star Psychic Hotline. If you would like to talk to Star Madonna and unlock the secrets of the universe, press the star key now. Star Madonna speaking, and how can I help you? Oh my, Carol, I'm so sorry to hear that. What is your turtle's name? Eric, okay. I'm gonna close my eyes and see if I can channel a message to see what's going on with Eric. So you say he hasn't been feeling good for the last 3 days? Have you contacted your veterinarian? You haven't. Okay, you might want to do that. That might be the next reasonable step. Okay, but I am gonna see if I can figure out what's happening with him. Eric. Have you gotten any new plants? Okay. Any other animals, new animals in the home? Hold on a second. Did you get a new vacuum, Carol? You did. Okay. It's the vacuum, Carol. It's the vacuum. It's causing him stress. It's upsetting him. And so I would really recommend that you remove his enclosure or put him somewhere while you're vacuuming because it's causing a great deal of stress for him. Great. Have a wonderful night, Carol. And thank you for calling Lucky Star Psychic Hotline.
Did you bring in a picture?
I did.
Right, give it to me. Walk-ins are welcome, appointments are appreciated. Let's do it, honey.
Yeah.
Steph, I need an ultra deep condition. Steph. I'll be right there, Donna. Honey, baby angel, queen of the Captain Crunch here. I'm gonna pump up your chair. You ready to get frosted? Okay, honey, are you ready for your big reveal? Now let me turn you around and honey, what do you think? Steph, get the Barbizon models on the phone. Tell them we have their next big star. Only they're gonna have to pay to play. Thank you very much. You in for a mess here, girl? To Jesse's girl. Wow, Steph, I thank you. I can try. I have my magic wand, but honey, even this has its limits.
Halt looks alone. This is Steph speaking. How can I help y'all?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry I didn't like the shampoo. That is very unfortunate. Anyway, if you'd like to come back in and pick something else out, or we can give you a refund. Wonderful. Have a good day. Bye. Stop, Diet Coke, stop. I'm gonna put this cape on you, okay? And I'm gonna brush out your hair, okay? No, your hair is not damaged. And I mean, even if it was, it's nothing that a deep condition cannot handle. Honey, baby, sweetie, queen of the wild horses of Montana. I'm gonna pump up your chair.
The snow's coming down. I'm I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me.
Honey, look at my new bracelet. Steph got them for me for Mother's Day, honey. Thank you for calling Holic Salon. This is Steph speaking. How can I help you? She got me this cheetah print bangle and she got me this charm bracelet with all the trinkets. Oh no, I'm so sorry you didn't like your color. That is unfortunate. Well, if you would like to come in at 1 p.m., Donna can definitely fix it for you. Okay, first of all, I'm trying to help you so you can lose the tooth. Secondly, unless your princess die, you really need to stop acting like you're royalty. Great, Ronde. I have you down for 1 p.m. for a color correction. We'll see you then. Bye. Honey, baby, sweetie, the king of pumpkin skateboards. I'm gonna pump up your chair. I need to win the lottery.
So it's our last morning at my boyfriend Phil's beautiful lakefront home in Sheboygan. And we've had a great weekend, but unfortunately it did rain a lot. But we're sitting there at breakfast and I says to Phil, hey, I never asked you, did your parents build this house or did they buy it? And Phil says, actually, they bought it when I was a kid in 1966. It was a short sale. And then Phil proceeds to tell me that it's real common knowledge there in Sheboygan that the couple who owned the house previous to his parents were this wealthy couple that lost a bunch of money. And one night after some cocktail party, the wife, Vivian Preston Cunningham, was all liquored up on some vodka martinis, and the husband Henry was trying to talk to her about her spending, and I guess she just went buck wild and started ripping her jewels off and chucking hundreds of thousands of dollars of diamonds out into the lake and into the lawn.
Well, if we're as destitute as you say, Henry, then take it. Take everything that I have.
Oh, you don't want my jewelry, Henry? Well, maybe the fish might. Yes. Why, yes, I think I'll go feed my diamonds to the trout. Let it off my neck now. I don't need it. I don't want it. Happy now, Henry? Gah!
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, being that this is the first show and tell since school started, I don't really have that much to show because I went through a sort of present drought over the summer. A present drought is what I refer to as a period of time in which I don't really get presents because it's the period of time that's between my birthday, the holidays, that sort of thing. And like if I ask my mom for something, she'll ask me like, is it Christmas? I say no. She's like, well, no, then you can't get it. She's like, well, is it your birthday? And I say no. And she's like, well, no, then you can't get it. So yeah, I brought some oldies, but some goodies. Starting with my tiny little Care Bears. I don't know if you guys remember these, but these are some of my favorites. Yeah, check it out. It's pretty cool. Some other oldies but goodies. My scratch and sniff stickers. Here, pass them around if you want to take a better whiff. Let's see, anything else? My Casio. That sort of completes what I have to show, but I got something to share. It happened over the summer, and you guys might not believe me, but I saw an extraterrestrial.
You did?
I did, yeah. She was at Nell's Diner. I was there with my mom and my aunt eating breakfast when Tropical Storm Chris started, and so we stayed there to wait until the weather stopped, and she came in and she had purple hair. Like I said, you guys might be thinking I'm telling a big one, but it's the truth. Hey, have you guys ever seen a UFO?
Okay, Tina, thank you so much for sharing.
Hi, sweethearts. What can I get for you today? The fish? Oh, I have to go ask. I don't know what they're using today, but I did see it earlier, and it looks very white, and it did not stink. I got 3 fish fries with extra tartar sauce on the side for table 7. Order in. I hope y'all save room for dessert. Everything on the menu is to die for, honey, but I really like our chili. Do you want onions and cheese? You know, Gerald, the girls and I have been talking, and we have come to the conclusion that we are carrying the weight of this kitchen. Now, you better shape up or ship out, because I'm going to go to Nell. Hi, welcome to Nell's. How many in your party? Well, I'm not the one with all the sendbacks all the time. party at 10. Wonderful. Any high chairs or boosters?
Honey, you better watch your tone and watch the tires on your car.
Oh my goodness, 3 boosters and 2 high chairs. Wonderful. I'm gonna go set up your table and I'll be right with you.
It's not a threat, honey. I've been known to do some slashing.
Our special tonight is lasagna. Am I the only one answering phones in this place? Nails Downer, this is Caroline. How may I help you?
You cross me, there's gonna be consequences.
Hi, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt social hour, but I got a full section and now I'm seating tables. Anyhow, the Brady Bunch is here and we need to set up a big table for them.
I told you I'm not taking that to my table. Those tater tots look like tater turds.
Oh, honey, we got the best key lime pie north of Key West.
I just got back from a spaghetti dinner at my best friend Brenda's church. It was a fundraiser for the youth group. My boyfriend Phil and we went. I brought a tray of my lasagna. Phil, he picked up a couple of Entenmann's crumb cakes. And now Brenda, my best friend Brenda, she planned the whole thing. And she was able to get this DJ, Richard Clark, who played her 40th, to donate his time for an hour. We walk in, and let me tell you, it's like the Catholic disco in there. And Phil threw down those crumb cakes, and he grabbed me by the hand, and I said, this is not going to be good. If his dancing is anything like his bowling or his roller skating, we're in for a little embarrassment. He was like a damn solid gold dancer. I've never seen anything like it in my life. My man can dance. Oh, we had a great date. The guy was so nice. He picked up the tab for the drinks. He drove a nice car. He smelled great. So he calls me the next day and he says, look, I make a killer lasagna. Why don't you come over my place and we'll just talk and we'll eat. I said, I love lasagna. That sounds great. So I go over his house and I knock on the door and he answers and I can smell the lasagna. And he says, I'm so happy you're here, but there's something I want to tell you before you come in. He says, I breed tarantulas. I said, I'm sorry, what was that? He said, I breed large spiders. I said, I hope you got Tupperware for that lasagna, because I'm not coming. Phil and I were supposed to have a date tonight, but I realized I don't have nothing to wear. We've been spending so much time together. I haven't been doing the laundry. All I had was this pair of hot pants from 1975, which that wasn't going to happen, okay? So I called Phil and I said, look, Phil, I said, I got to put on a muumuu or something and go over to Sybil's Coin Laundry and do some laundry. He said, I need to do laundry too. I said, okay, that's the date tonight. So Phil and I are hanging out doing laundry together and we're having a great time talking, and we both go to take our clothes out of the dryer, and I notice as Phil is taking his clothes out, there's a pink pair of panties that falls out of his laundry. And I looked down on the ground and I said, Phil, you might want to pick your panties up. Phil is just shocked. He said, Dad, those aren't my panties. I said, okay. Well, they fell out of your laundry. And the adrenaline is just coursing through my veins. I mean, I feel like I'm going to pass out. And then this gal comes running through the laundromat and she runs up to the dryer where Phil was taking his clothes out. And she's like, oh my God, I left a small load in there of my delicates. And then I felt that, and Phil felt that, and the girl felt that, and everybody was just feeling so bad. And I didn't know what to say, and I just said, I'm so glad we were able to get you back your panties. They're beautiful. Marty McFly, Mustang Deb, how's it going, hon? I'm good. But listen, I got another mission for you back to the 80s. This time it's an emergency evacuation out of 2025. Listen, hon, I'm not going to go through the laundry list of all the horrors because it's too early in the day for a nervous breakdown. But I'll tell you what the people are missing. They miss going to the cinema on a Friday night with their friends, sneaking in a pocketbook full of Eckert's candy. They miss the days that were ruled by roller rinks, bowling alleys, scholastic book fairs, Pizza Huts you could sit down at to get the salad bar, carnivals, drive-in theaters, and the feeling of freedom and safety when you go out in public. They miss holding up lighters at concerts, gathering with friends and family in a single room, laughing, telling stories, not a cell phone in sight. turning on the radio to hear their favorite song and spending hours making mixtapes because the best way to express your feelings was through music. Things were far from perfect, but Hands Across America inspired us to believe that we were all connected. And that by joining forces, our powers combined, holding hands with our neighbors, heck, maybe we could do something good. So the gist of it is, Marty, the people are in need of some old-fashioned fun, joy, kindness, and in the words of the band General Public, some tenderness. So can I count on you? Awesome, Marty, that's great news. Listen, I'm going to gather everybody up, meet us at locations that used to be Blockbusters, Kmart, and Woolworths. We'll see you soon. Roger that.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, my mom said that I'm not allowed to get any presents unless it's Christmas or my birthday, but she's been giving me $3 every week for chores, and I've been saving it all up and putting it in my purse. And this past weekend, she took me to Toys R Us so I could spend it. And guess what I got? It's a Lisa Frank sticker book. And I wanted to give a sticker to all my friends. This is for Paul because he likes cheeseburger. The cheetah's for Sarah because it reminds me of her freckles. The gumballs is for Mrs. Roy because she always knows when I'm eating gum. This piece of pizza is for Amanda because when I went to her birthday party last year, her mom ordered pizza. These dolphins are for Ryan because he's really good at swimming. This one is for Jennifer because she likes horses and she has big hair. This one's for Steven. Actually, this one's for Steven too. And this one is for myself because I like ice cream and dogs. It's really storming out there, Deborah. We may be staying here at Nell's Diner through dinner.
Yes! Gosh, we may have to. Best not drive the Mustang in this. If the old gal hits even one big puddle, we're gonna be calling out an SOS.
You girls better hunker down here until the storm blows over. Ladies, the boys had the radio on in the kitchen and I was just listening in. Tropical Storm Chris, he's going to be making landfall here in Flamingo in the next hour, and we are starting to feel his feeder bands now. They are saying that he might be a hurricane by the time he gets here, so I'm going to put the shutters down in the diner.
Tropical Storm Chris. I love the name Christopher. Reminds me of my second favorite singer, Christopher Cross.
Who's your first favorite singer?
Well, Michael Jackson, of course.
I love MJ. I can do the Thriller dance.
Oh my goodness, that was so loud. Jeez Louise, I didn't even know we were getting rain today, let alone a tropical storm. I better call Phil and let him know my breakfast with the girls is running over 10 hours. Why don't you tell him to come here? Oh, he's far away from Flamingo. He's on a surfing trip in Sheboygan.
Surfing in Sheboygan, Michigan?
Oh no, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. It's gorgeous. Phil grew up there. He took me once. You know, it's the Malibu of the Midwest.
Oh,
sounds exotic. I heard they have 2 different types of bratwurst.
I want to go, Aunt Deb. Do you think Uncle Phil can teach me how to surf?
Sure, hon. I think that would be a hoot. We'll have to plan that with your folks.
I think we can arrange that. Let's see how you behave at school this year.
sounds like a blast. Excuse me, ladies. I'm gonna go look for some candles in case we lose power.
Good idea. I'm gonna go brew some coffee and gather up some muffins. Gotta have refreshments in the storm.
Okay, we are all shuttered and the boys, they sandbagged the back door, so we are secure. I think I'm gonna go find me a pack of cards. What you think about that, sweetheart?
Thanks, Miss Caroline.
Oh, no,
I
shoot.
can't see anything.
I'm
Is that
scared.
you, Deborah?
You're okay, hon. I'm right here, baby.
Don't worry, girls. I'm coming with the candles. And let there be lights.
Thank God, that was really scary. Hi, Patsy.
Ranger Joe?
Are you still serving breakfast?
Sure. Take a seat anywhere you like.
Okay, honey, we're just gonna put this cake on you. Honey, you're gonna want to hold your breath. Let's wait till next week to do your color. I think your hair is very dry. I think let's do a deep condition, then we can do a style. Honey, I'm gonna give this back to you. I'm gonna put you in curlers, honey. I'm gonna put you under the dryer and then we'll do your makeup. A little curling in the front, curl your bangs. You know, honey, I learned how to tell the future. Let's see what it says about you. Oh, now this is very, very interesting. It says that you are gonna meet a man and he is gonna be gorgeous. He's gonna be tall and he is gonna take you to the Sizzler every Friday night. Just a little bit of mousse, honey.
Joey, fire up 2 cheeseburgers and a hot dog. Fishbowl. Yeah, we do kids' birthday parties. Yeah, hon, you don't need some formal reservation. Just come on in, I'll get you some lanes and some pizzas for the kids. Okay, see you then, bye. Hon, I don't know what to tell you. We only got the one ball with the glitter. If you want one so much, go out and buy it, hon. Dewey, I need 4 Pabst Blue Ribbon. Hon, what size shoe do you wear? 14, dang, you got some clown feet. Here you go. The other night, I come home from a double shift here at the bowling alley, and the ghosts that live in my house, they're having like a karaoke night. He says enough is enough. I said, hey, I paid fair market value for this place, and if you want to sing, you can do it when I'm at work. What were they singing? They were singing Peter, Paul, and Mary's Puff the Magic Dragon. They were singing some great harmonies too, man. But hey, I was tired, I had to get some sleep. Hey, Rainbow, honey, you can't wear sandals to bowl. You wear a size 5? Damn, how do you not fall over? Here you go. Dewey, I was just told there's a situation in the men's bathroom that requires some bleaching gloves. Hon, I'm busy, look. But I got a line out here for shoes. Sir, no birds allowed in here, hon. No birds. Because it's a health code violation. She's friggin' gorgeous, though. What is that, a macaw? Dewey, give me some grapes and nuts.
I mean, we can do the Princess Diana cut, but I think you're gonna end up looking more like Queen Bee Arthur. Staff, no more personal calls. Did you call everybody to confirm for tomorrow? Hun, that's a big nod. I think I'm gonna have to take my scissors to it. You used Sun-In. Yeah. Steph, 2 shampoos and a condish, but only on the end. I'm gonna pump up your chair, okay, hon? Steph, hon, can you give me a Diet Coke? Thanks. I was at this dealership over the weekend looking to get a car, and I was talking to this salesman. And he tells me the price of the car. He says, this is the best we can do. OTD, out the door. And I said, and that's exactly where I'm going. Out the door, OTD. And I got up and I walked towards the door and the guy came running. So I got me a new Thunderbird. She's out in the parking lot if you want to go see her. You want to wax the stash? It's thick. It's thick. I wouldn't lie to you.
Well, good evening. My name is Caroline. I'm going to be taking care of you. Can I get you something to drink? Hi, Patsy. How are you? Lovely eyeshadow you're wearing. Very interesting choice for work. Hi, Shane. I got an order for you. Order in. You made me chicken fingers with french fries. Oh, my word. That was so sweet. Thank you, Shane. Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and you tell me all your allergies. I'm going to write them down because, honey, I ain't trained in CPR. Hi, Shane. Do you need something to drink? Well, I'm very sorry to you, Gerald, that there are so many notes on my ticket. However, my customer has allergies, so unless you want to pay the hospital bill, I suggest you read it. Shane, whatever you got cooking smells awfully good. Ordering. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. It has been so long since I've seen you. Yes, my Dolly Parton lookalike contest is coming up soon. Hope you can make it. Sit in the Patsy section. Gerald, honey, this don't look medium well. I can see it moving. I am not telling you how to do your job. However, I'm protecting myself by doing mine. Shane, I'm so sorry how to see me act like that. I don't usually act like that.
Spornak Station, this is Starship B-52. We've made it to planet Earth. We are fully submerged and lying just to the side of Molasses Reef. Depth 8 fathoms, approximately 6 nautical miles offshore of Flamingo. The crew are getting ready now to make our surface swim. If all goes well, we may be returning back to planet Spornak with an Earth guy. His name is Stan, and well, I love him. Wish me luck. Stand by for further instructions, over. Denise, radar's picking up a tropical storm 40 miles offshore and barreling toward Flamingo. At its current speed, it can make landfall in the next 2 hours and be a hurricane by the time it gets here.
Should we head back to planet Spornak?
Your call, sister. No, the mission is still on, but we'll stay with the ship until the storm passes. Love can wait a few more hours, I suppose. Shall I make hurricane margaritas? Tempting, but we'll need to keep our wits about us if the storm worsens.
Denise, would you like me to move the ship further away from the reef?
Yes, let's do that, but first I need to make a call.
Earthline?
Planet Claire.
Planet Claire line.
Thank you, Caprice. You're listening to 102.7 The Heat, Planet Claire's hottest radio station. This is DJ Lovebug. You're on the air. DJ Lovebug, my name is Denise. I was wondering if you could play a song for my boyfriend Stan. Space Age Love Song by Flock of Seagulls. Stan, I sure hope you're listening. Denise saw your eyes and they made her smile. Here's Space Age Love Song. One margarita should be fine.
Last night, Phil and I went to the bowling alley. They were having a party to celebrate 15 years in business. They had a DJ, free food, it was a hoot. Phil and I are sitting down enjoying some Ruffles potato chips and onion dip when he turns ghost white. I thought maybe he was choking. I said, "Hun, do you need the Heimlich?" He said, "No, Deb, the gal who's been coming into Domino's and hitting on me is here." I said, "Well, the whole town is here. It's a party, hon. What are you going to do?" He said, "Well, I don't want you feeling uncomfortable." I said, "Now, why would I feel uncomfortable?" He said, "Well, because she's singing at me." And that's when I looked over.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, over the summer I did summer rec, and my babysitter Samantha was also my summer rec teacher. And she's really good at arts and crafts and stuff, so we did a lot of arts and crafts. And guess what I made? Oh no, Mrs. Roy, this is just my purse. The arts and crafts are inside. Okay, everyone, close your eyes. Okay, now you can open them. Guess what they are? They're friendship wreaths. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I made one for myself, and it's pink because that's my favorite color. And it says Little Tina. And then I made another one for my best friend, Steph. And hers says Care Bears because I really love Care Bears. And I'm pretty sure she does too. But hers is purple because she loves purple. Caring is sharing, especially with your best friend. So like I get one, and then she gets one. And so like we both wear them because we're best friends. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm going to a birthday party that she's also going to, so I'm going to surprise her. Yeah, I think she's really gonna love it, guys. Here, pass them around if you want to take a better look. Check it out, Steven. Hey, Rachel, it's pretty cool. Take a look.
Here, sweetheart, here's some necklaces. A girl can never have too many. You like these earrings? Here, take them. Do you like these earrings? Here, take them. Look at all of these from my friend Trudy's retirement. Take them. What is this? Oh, here, look. This was a card I bought and I never sent out. Here, take it in case you need to give it to someone. Do you like this hat? I think it would look gorgeous on you. Take it. Oh, look, honey, this is unopened. I bought it at Kmart, but I don't think I can do the exercises with my back. Here, take it. You'll need leg warmers for your exercises. Here, take these. Here, take this pocketbook. Here, take this Avon catalog. I want you to pick yourself out some nice makeup. Take some more bracelets. Look at this gorgeous scarf, take it. I think this scarf would look lovely on you. You like this scarf? Here, take it. Here's another scarf. I love this scarf. Take this one too. Look at these hors d'oeuvre plates. I bought a set of 6 in Italy. I was saving them for you for your wedding day, but with the current divorce rates being what they are, here, take them. You want to see a magic trick? Look, it's a little cup. Take it. It was 10 p.m. I had just finished watching an episode of Dynasty, and there was a knock at my door. So I moved to the window, and I peered through the curtain, and that's when I saw my best friend Brenda standing on my patio. I opened the door. She was in her nightgown. I said, "Brenda, what are you doing? You're gonna catch a cold out here." She said, "Oh, Deb, she said, I've gone and done it this time. I'm in over my head, and I need your help." I said, "Anything? What do you need, Brenda? What?" She said, "Well, I put out 100 invitations for an Avon and Tupperware party, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make that many deviled eggs. I said, Brenda, please don't tell me you told everybody you're going to be serving deviled eggs. She said, I did. She said, but worse than that, Deb, I told them that they were going to be your deviled eggs. I said, oh, Brenda, you got to get the mayonnaise, okay? We'll get through it.
Do you want me to look straight to camera or should I look at you? Hi, my name is Gail Underwood. I am 54 years old and I was in a situationship with the Tinder swindler. I had just gotten out of a long relationship and I decided to use Tinder. So we were, chatting online a bit and he sent me this picture and I was very disturbed because I don't know if he sent me this. He was on his way to Paris and he had this bottle of water and I said, if you're a billionaire, well, you can't get a Yeti? You still using plastic? And then he sent me this picture. Okay, let's put aside the fact for a moment that he's wearing a Gucci polo shirt. I mean, how gaudy can you get? He's not wearing socks. You're a billionaire and you can't afford socks. I hope you're wearing Peds because the foot odor could probably clear out a shopping mall. I knew something was off. I've got instincts like a basset hound. I can sniff out a fake like there's no tomorrow. And let me tell you something else. You're a self-proclaimed billionaire and you don't know your pant length. Where's your tailor? Shouldn't you have one? Then he says to me, I'm coming to New York. Meet me at the Ritz. I'm going to take you out for coffee. And I said, I'm not going to no Ritz. I'll meet you at the Dunkin' Donuts. It just felt very inappropriate for a first date. So he comes to New York and he agrees to meet me at the Dunkin' Donuts. So then he says to me, actually, I'm running into a little money trouble. Can I borrow some money? So I says to him, honey, if you want to come over my apartment and dig through my couch cushions, I'll go halvesies with whatever you find. You just got to clean out the crumbs. And that was the last time I ever saw the Tinder swindler.
Yesterday was just like any other day. I fixed myself an egg salad sandwich. I was sitting down to watch The Young and the Restless. And in the blink of an eye, my entire life changed. Brenda came storming through my house like a bat out of hell. She was crying. She was shaking. She couldn't get a word out. I said, Brenda, what is it? You're scaring me. She said, Deb, I was the first caller through. We got tickets to see Tina Turner. And I just couldn't even believe what I was hearing. I said, Brenda, if this is a joke, it's not funny. She said, Deb, I'd never lie to you about this.
Raven would love this one. I think I'm going to get it for her since she couldn't come. I'm going to get Tix. It's the same author as The Outsiders. I think I'm going to get my personal color rainbow, a guide to selecting the most flattering colors. Hey, Miss Sandy, how much are the books?
Hi, kids. The paperback books are 25 cents and your hardcovers are 50 cents.
Freak yeah, cool. You remember my Aunt Ma? Remember we brought her to the movies? Maybe you remember me from my purse.
Aunt Maud, how could I forget? I almost didn't let you in to go see Cocktail because I thought you were so young. You gotta tell me what you use on your skin. Is it Lubriderm?
Yeah, Lubriderm. That's the stuff I use, yeah.
I thought so. I'm gonna pick me up some. Okay, I'm gonna get this one, and this one.
Oh, hey, I got yours, Samantha.
Thanks, Ronnie. You guys, look what I found. Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Freak yeah, Tina, that's awesome.
That's a good one. I'm surprised it's still here.
Samantha, I'm gonna get this one, okay?
Oh, that's a really cool find, Tina. But I don't think your mom would want you to read that. It looks really scary.
Yeah, man, we don't want your mom to get upset. You know what I mean?
You guys, she's not gonna care. She lets me watch Matlock and Murder, She Wrote and Unsolved Mysteries. I'm sorry, but I can't let you get that book. Please? Hey, what about a Garfield activity book? That's baby stuff.
Oh my God, give me the book.
Thank you. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, Tina. I'm gonna buy the book. You're gonna ask your mom if you can have it. If you can't, so sorry, too bad, so sad. If you can, you owe me 25 cents.
Yes!
Thanks, Steph. You're welcome. Anyone else have any problems I can solve in 2.5 seconds? Okay, let's see. That'll be 25 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents, 25 cents, 25 cents. That is... Just give me $1.
Okay, there she is, honey. I've been wondering where you've been. I thought you went to somebody else. What are we doing today?
Donna, sweetheart, whatever do you mean? I would never leave you. And listen, I have been living on Raisin Bran and dreams because it has been busier than a three-legged cat trying to bury shit on a frozen lake at the diner. And some people who I will not mention because I do not gossip, they have not been doing their side work, so I've been picking up a whole lot of slack. But guess what, honey? Tonight is the night. Tonight is the Dolly Parton Look-Alike Contest, and I need you to help me win it.
Honey, baby, sweetie, the queen of big hair, big boobs, and big dreams. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Honey, if you want to win the Dolly Parton Look-Alike Contest, you have to look deep within yourself, and you have to channel the spirit of Dolly. You have to channel her strength, her love, her kindness, and her belief in herself. Now I am very thirsty. Steph, Diet Coke, stack. Gorgeous, honey. Okay, honey, now go like this. Okay, now let's put this wig on you. Honey, hold your breath. I think we're gonna have to stuff this bra more. Steph, give me some toilet paper. Okay, and now for the grand reveal, honey. What do you think?
I can hardly believe what I am seeing with my own two eyes. Dolly Parton was right. It costs a whole lot of money to look this cheap. Honey, I love it.
I just got back from the beauty salon, Hot Look Salon, and my hairdresser, Donna, she's great. I've been going to her for years. She's a wonderful person and friend. But I gotta tell you, Donna knows how to work it. She knows how to sell because I only went in there for a hair trim. She got me for a deep conditioning treatment. She got me for these fingernails I can barely unbuckle my pants with. I got these caterpillars on my eyes I can hardly see out of. And then she goes, well, what about the mustache and the hairs that are growing from your chin? I says, what about him, Donna? She says, would you like me to take care of him? I said, I guess we gotta. I guess we gotta do that immediately. She said, good choice.
I came to school with a full pack of gum, and by second period, it was all gone because everyone asked me for some. It's like, get your own.
Yo, is this T taken?
He's here. Oh no, don't smile. Well, smile, but not weird. Say something funny, but like not weird. No, unless you count existential dread.
Cool. I love science too. I ran a nugget from a raw dog and a Pop-Tart.
Sweet, yeah, that's a bold choice.
So like, what are you reading? Is it like about haunted frogs or something?
Oh, it's scary stories to tell in the dark. It's a little below my reading level, but still classic literature.
I don't read Where's Waldo. That dude's like a ninja but with stripes. Got over my shorts. Looks like I peed my shorts.
Ew.
Classic Steve. Yo, you like ska? My cousin's band plays at the roller rink. They're called Skaba the Hut.
Oh, that's actually amazing.
I play Kaba. We wear matching vests.
That's, but like, why?
Well, Tina with an eye, it's been chill. Catch you on the flippy flop. Tag it.
Did I just fall in love or get secondhand concussed?
Tina, seriously?
2 nights ago, my friend Brenda called me on the phone. She said, I want you to come over. There's something I want to talk to you about, but I don't want to do it on the phone. I want to do it in person. And right away, my gut, I knew what she was going to ask. So I said, Brenda, I'm just fixing some Lipton's iced tea. I'll throw on some clothes and I'll come over. So I go over, I sit down, and right away, she says, there's something I want to ask you about. And I said, look, I think I know what it is. And before you say anything, I want to know.
মা, কোনো রুম তো ফাঁকা নাই, কোথায় দিব? আচ্ছা না।
Sorry.
এই তোর আর কয়টা ফ্রেন্ডকে তুই দাওয়াত দিবি বলতো? আমার একটা ফ্রেন্ডকেও তো আমি দাওয়াত দিই নাই।
আপু বেশ।
হ্যালো আন্টি ভাইজান, মিহির ফ্রেন্ড। আমি এত এক্সপেন্সিভ একটা গিফট নিয়ে আসছি, তুই কেন তোর হাজবেন্ডও কোনোদিন দেখা নাই। দেখাচ্ছি।
খুব ভালো খাঁটি গরুর দুধ পাওয়া যায়, নিয়ে আসো, ঘরে দই পাতবো।
আপনি গুড্ডু?
আমি গুড্ডু না।
বাবা, আমি যেহেতু বিয়ে করে ফেলেছি।
তুই এই মুখ পুরিয়ে নিয়ে আমার ঘরে ঢুকতে পারবি না, আমি বলে দিলাম, এটাই আমার শেষ কথা।
আর বিয়ের আগে মেয়েদের বাইরে বাইরে বেশি ঘোরা ঠিক না, তাড়াতাড়ি চলে আসবি।
একদম ঠিক আছে।
শার্ট কার?
যদি আমি আমার পোলারে বিয়া করাই, তাহলে একমাত্র আমি যে মেরে।
আমি যদি একটা কথা বলি, তুমি কি রাখবা?
আমার বউ তো দেখি একদম পুরো দর্জি হয়ে গেছে। ঠিক আছে, চাকরি পাওয়ার পর
কোনোদিন তোর ভালো হইব না, কয়ে দিলাম, কোনোদিন ভালো হইব না।
আবার খেতে হবে।
আবার কি খাবো?
এখন একটু বেশি বেশি খেতে হবে।
খেলে পেট ফেটে যাবে।
না না, ওঠো ওঠো, তার ভুল তো একদিন ভাঙবে। আর তুমিও তো আমার জন্য সবকিছু ছেড়ে আসছো। কি বলবো বল, চাকরি বাকরি নাই, আয় উপার্জন নাই।
শোন মা, ওর সাথে বিয়ে হলে তোকে সারা জীবন দুঃখের বোঝা বয়ে বেড়াতে হবে।
মেয়েটা নামাজি, 5 ওয়াক্ত নামাজ পড়ে। আমার কি
এটা কার জন্য?
যে সামনেই দুনিয়াতে আসবে তার। আজকে বিয়ে করো আমাকে।
কি? আমার কথা কিছু মনে কর।
কিছু বলো না।
আমি বিয়ে করলে তারই বিয়ে করবো।
ওই নাটক ফাটক করা মাইয়াটা, হ্যাঁ, নাটক ফাটক। বাপ মইরা যাওয়ার পরে কত কষ্ট করে আমি তোরে মানুষ করছি, এখন আমার কোনো কথা।
জহির, আজকে আমি একটা সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়ে বাসা থেকে বের হয়ে আসছি।
আজকে তো অনেক সমস্যা। আচ্ছা, টাকাটা রাখ। তো অনেক সমস্যা। আচ্ছা, টাকাটা রাখ।
আমি ছেলেটার খোঁজ খবর নিয়েছি, একেবারে আকাম্মা ছেলে, কিচ্ছু করে না, চাকরি বাকরি নাই।
মহারানীর চোখে এই পানির কারণ কি? বাবা কিছু বলেছে?
আমরা কি পারি না আমাদের মতো করে বাঁচতে?
তারে থুইয়া আমি ওই নাচ গান করা, হ্যাঁ, মানুষের সামনে।
মানুষগুলো কেন জীবনের বাঁচার নিয়মগুলোকে এত কঠিন করে ফেলেছে বলো তো?